Hi, it's me on your screen again, and today I want to share with you some things I wish I knew before moving into the UAE. If you know anyone who is planning to relocate here, or if you know anyone who has moved in here fresh, you may want to share this video with a person. First of all, let's get this. The UAE is one of the safest places to live in the world. Like, your safety is guaranteed. You don't have to worry about what time of the night you're going out, because nobody will shoot you, nobody will kidnap you, nobody will harass you. The police are there to protect you. All you need to do when you feel unsafe is to call the police, and they are there. So if you're planning to come here, there's one thing you should be rest assured of, and that is the fact that the UAE is a very safe place to be. However, let's consider these things as well. Number one, the harsh weather condition. It can get so hot you wouldn't want to step out. Now, if you're someone whose skin does not do well in very hot weather conditions, you may have to reconsider coming here, or you may have to get some sunscreen creams, lots of them, because it can get outrageously hot in the UAE. Number two, you see, especially this goes to my African people. There are a group of people called agents. These agents come in to help you get a job. They'll do your visa for you. They'll book your ticket for you. They talk sweet to you. Most of them are liars. And I'm not telling you what somebody has told me. I am telling you because I have worked in an agency, and so I know what I am talking about. Most of these agents do not have residence permit. They do not have jobs, and so they are living from hand to mouth. They survive on the money they dupe you. That is what they survive on. So they will tell you all the sweet things. Oh, there's a job that will pay you this salary. There's a job that will pay you this amount. They'll do this visa for you. They will tell you all the sweet things, and then dupe you of a huge amount of money. Guess what? When you get to the airport, they may not even pick you. So many times I've been at the airport, and there are stranded people whose agents are not picking their calls. I am telling you, be careful if an agent says, I have a job for you. Be careful if an agent says, oh, I want to help you do this. Even those who are in the country, these agents are lying to them. I'll help you get a job. Give me this amount of money. And you will not hear from them again. Please, if someone is promising you a job, do your due diligence. Make sure you know the name of the company. If possible, find out from someone who is already here. If this company is hiring, make inquiries, go online, search about the company. Be careful. Don't just buy into the lie of any agent. You will cry, you will weep. In this country, I have to feed so many people. In fact, there are some people we have to contribute and buy tickets for them to go back home because they could never access their agent. I wouldn't want you to experience that. So if you're coming here through an agent, you have to be very careful. Number three, understand this. Rent is expensive here. This is not Africa. This is not Asia. Rent is expensive. It's expensive to have one room to yourself. It is expensive. And so most of us live in sharing accommodation. If you are somebody who cannot live in a room with another person, say you are so comfortable where you are, growing up you've always had your own room, you have to be careful, because here having your own room comes with so much cost. And if you haven't gotten a very good job that can give you accommodation, or a very good job that can, pay you well enough for you to rent a room on your own, you may have to live with people. This means that you may have to share your kitchen with people. You may have to share your washroom with people. And if you're someone who is not very good at that, you may have to think twice when coming here. Or better still, come with lots of money. Also, language is a barrier. Now, this is the UAE is an Arab country where they speak Arabic. And so in as much as most of them try to speak the English, you may come across different nationalities in the UAE. Different nationalities in the UAE. And these people do not speak English. Like barely 2 weeks ago, I was out of town. I had gone to do something in town. I picked a taxi, and guess what? The taxi driver does not speak English. And I know very little Arabic. And this taxi driver is saying his card machine is not working. And he couldn't say it well, and I also didn't know how to say it in Arabic to him that I only have cash. Like, I do only have card, I don't have cash. And so that conversation was a difficult one. We have to call a third person to come in and explain to us. Language is a barrier. Not many of them speak very good English, so you may have to, tone down with your English so you'll be able to communicate well with them. And get this, people living in the UAE, not all of them have time to go see this tourist site. I'm telling you, you may think, oh, she lives in Dubai, she is happy, it's a beautiful country, and I think she's going from place to place to have fun. It's not true. There are people in Dubai here who have been here who have never been to most of the tourist sites because of work. Some of them work 6 hours, 6 days a week, 13 hours, 12 hours, 10 hours a day. They have only 1 day off, and on your day off, you may want to do your cooking, you may want to do your laundry, you may want to sleep and have enough rest. Better still, reach your friends back home, reach your family back home, do any other thing that is important to you. And so there are so many people here who do not have time to visit these tourist sites. Now, if you're coming here to work, if you're coming here and you're thinking that, oh yeah, when I go there every weekend, I'm gonna go out. Okay. It may not be the case for you. Please don't have very high expectations. If you work in a company that gives you 2 days off or gives you vacation here and there, good for you. However, it's not always the case that you get a chance to go out. Have it at the back of your mind. Also, the well-known racism, you experience some here. It may not be as rampant as those in the other countries, but you may experience racism here. I have attended interviews that they told me, you're fit for the job, but we don't hire blacks. Yes, and I've met a couple of people who have shared their experience where people will not even, customer service officers will not even attend to them because of their skin color. I've met some Asians who have told me the same thing. I think that so far as we are people, racism is something that has come to stay. And so if you intend to relocate from your home country to a different place, you should build emotional resilience. You should build emotional stamina and intelligence enough to deal with some of these racism. Also, you will not just come here and because cars are not very expensive, you can immediately go and buy a car and drive on the road. You need to get a driving license, and getting a driving license here, it's not the same as getting a driving license back home. You need to go through thorough screening, thorough tests, thorough practicals and all that. You need to be assessed by the Road and Transport Authority team to make sure that you are safe to drive. I have met someone who told me it took me 2 years to get my license. Others say it took me 1.5 years. Others a year to, go through so many things before my license was given to me. And this is because the country is very keen on safety. They will not just give you license just to go on the road and, just be driving like anyhow. No. The country is such that they want to make sure that if you are driving on the road, you have the experience enough to drive, to avoid lots of accidents here and there. So if you think that you're just coming here and then you get your license and then you get your car, that's imaginations. Please tone it down. It may not really be the case. Also, if you're an African, get this. Once people see you and your black skin, they assume that you are from Nigeria because there are lots of Nigerians here. And so when they see you, the next thing they say is, are you from Nigeria? Are you Nigerian? So constantly you may have to tell them, no, I am not from Nigeria, I am from here. And when you tell them you are from Ghana or you are from this country, they'll ask you, is that also a country? You will meet so many people who do not know that Togo is a country. People who do not even know that there's a country called Cote d'Ivoire or Burkina. People do not know. So if you come here, you should be prepared to answer questions every now and then. Also, understand that there's something called genetically modified food, right? It was in this country that I experienced some. It's okay. I will not talk much. Continue to live in your country and eat your good food, okay? And hey, there's this erroneous thought that the Arabs are this, the Arabs are that. It's not entirely true. I have come into contact with very, very kind-hearted, generous Arabs. They treat people as people. I have met Arabs who were so kind to me. I was wondering, why are people giving them bad names? The Arabs are not what you think they are. They are not bad. They are not bad people. They're actually kind-hearted people. So if you're coming here with fear in you, then you may want to let go of that fear. And hey, it doesn't rain here as often as you have in your home country. You will not come here and see it raining all the time. No. You may even have the rain twice or thrice in the whole year. In the whole year, you may experience twice or thrice rain. So don't think that just as it rains in your home country, you come here and winter and it will rain and oh, please let go of that also. You may experience showers of rain here occasionally. If they do cloud seeding, you may experience rain here and there, but it's not entirely the case that it rains all the time. And if you are planning to relocate, you should understand one thing as well. It can be very lonely, especially if you're coming here, you don't have friends, you don't have family, like you are just taking a bold step to coming here and, hustle. It can be very lonely. Sometimes you don't know who to talk to. Sometimes you just want somebody around, and it's kind of difficult also to make very good friends in a foreign country because most of the people here are all here to hustle. They're all here to hustle. So you may not really have that connect, friends. You may meet one or two very good people you will connect with, but it will not be as many as you have in your home country. And to those who are traveling to come and look for husbands and wives here, more grease to your elbows. If you're coming here to look for a spouse, so because of that, you get here and you immediately break up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Oh, what a sweet mistake. It's not entirely the case. Prepare if you want to travel. Don't come empty-handed, please. Come with money that can sustain you for 6 months. So money that can pay your rent, your food for at least 6 months. Especially if you're coming here to look for a job. Because jobs are not on the street as people erroneously think. Getting a job here is a job in itself. So if you're planning to come here to search for a job, please come with money that can take care of you for at least 6 months to avoid you being stranded on the streets, because it's sad, so sad, to meet some of our Africans sleeping on the streets. It's so sad to meet some people on the street helpless, begging. Some of them in their home country, they are not beggars, but they were lied to by an agent, or they came here with not much information. And so they come here and they get stranded. Please, if you are planning to relocate to Dubai or the UAE, come with money enough to take care of you for at least 6 months. But if you're a fun type who would like to go see the Burj Khalifa, the Burj Al Arab, you want to go all the tourist sites, you may have to come with lots of money, because these places are not cheap as well. I hope you find this video useful. If you do, kindly share with people who are planning to relocate. See you in my next video. Bye bye.